Mm-hmm. Oh, let me get some water. Okay. Now, on to the final character. The final character. The Chad. The Mega Chad. Dori. Dori? I don't know how to say it. But this guy. Or girl. I can't tell genuinely. I really can't tell. But Dori. So, Electro character. Kind of sus to be releasing in Subaru as Dendro characters coming out. But it is fine. We can't have everyone be Dendro now, can we? First, Sumerin Electro character. Looks pretty cool. Looks badass. We jump down. Ascension stat is HP. HP percent. You may be wondering now. HP percent? Another HP scaling character? Yes. What weapon are they using? Pfft. Only Claymores. Only the best weapon in the game, Claymores. Now, if you're a veteran Genshin Impact player, you will know one thing. There is one HP Claymore in the game. The strongest weapon in the game. Nobody uses it though. Why is that? Because there's not been a character till Sumeru's come out that can use it. Yes, this character will be using the bell. The bell will be used. And that's also saying that Dori will be a support character for the most part. Going into a normal attack, everything's fine. She has an adorable... I'm just going to call her a she. I don't know what gender. She has an adorable like charge attack or attack in general where she uses the slime to attack, which is pretty cool. But going on to her skill, she puts down like a lantern pot thing. She like puts down a genie lantern thingy, and it shoots shit at enemies. That's about it. That's all it does. It just shoots the enemies. It's kind of like a damaging turret, maybe like a Guoba. It's like an Electro Guoba, maybe more damage. So that's about it. That's all it is. Duration or cooldown of 9 seconds. No actual duration. Onto her burst, though, the slightly more important thing, she puts down another genie lamp. It's kind of sus that she does this all the time. She puts down a genie lamp and it connects to a nearby character. The connected character will continuously restore HP based on Dori's max HP. It will continuously regen energy. When the connector between the lamp spirit and the character touches an opponent, it will deal electro damage to them every 0.4 seconds. Essentially, turret, character, they are tethered. The two guys are tethered. The turret and the character are tethered. You can run around and the character is constantly being healed. Cool. If an enemy passes through that tether, they take damage every 0.4 seconds. That's all it is. Very simple. Very simple. The healing is based on her HP. That makes it so she's the only character that can use the bell. And you heal for 11.34% HP per second plus 1412. I've done a little equation here with an average of, right here on the side of the screen, if you heal, or sorry, if your character's HP is 40,000 HP, if Dori has 40,000 HP with Constellation level 13, which is crowned and level to 10, and with with Constellations, you can heal for a solid 6,000 per tick, HP per tick, and this also gives you a baseline energy recharge from the thing, as well as 2 energy per tick. Tick rate is unknown. We don't know if it's 1 second, 0.5 seconds, 3 minutes, 5 years. Nobody knows the tick rate, but tick rate is, yeah, it's important to find that out. As for the duration, 12 seconds, quite high. It's probably 12 ticks in total, so 1 tick per second. That sounds very plausible, but it also could be maybe 1 tick every 2 seconds. Who fucking knows? As for cooldown, 20 seconds, energy cost 80. It's a pretty high value burst, to be quite frank with you. It just heals the active character mega fast. The only problem is that it's like, it's kind of like Bennett's healing, is that because Dori's thing doesn't cause an extra effect on top of the healing, you'll probably not use this because Bennett does it better and causes damage boosting. I don't want to instantly be that guy who diminishes new characters. I definitely hate doing that, but I need to say that because it's fair, and it's the obvious thing is that if Dori's burst doesn't do anything extra, energy recharge is not enough. To be quite frank with you, if it doesn't do anything extra, it's just going to be a Bennett burst, and Bennett's burst is better. Sad. Moving on, though, to her passives. You collect, have a 25% chance with materials or some crap, I don't know. But after a character connected to the lamp spirit triggers an electro reaction or overload, quicken, aggravate, or spread, the cooldown of her warding lamp, the troubleshooter cannon, her skill, is decreased by 1 second. This can be triggered once every 3 seconds. Kind of useless, to be quite frank with you, not actually important. But then her second passive, when the troubleshooter shots or after sale service rounds from the spirits and blah blah blah, Dori will restore 5 elemental energy for every 100% of energy recharge possessed. Also quite useless. Maximum of 15 energy can be restored. I don't know why you're building energy recharge on a character that doesn't need it, but hey, I ain't gonna judge anyone. Moving on to constellations. The number of after-sales service rounds created by her skill will increase by 1. She just shoots more shit with her skill. That's all it is. More shots, more damage. Second constellation, when the lamp spirit heals the character it is connected to, it will fire a genie tube from that character's position to deal 20% of the troubleshooter's shot damage, so just more damage when her burst heals someone. As for Constellation 4, probably the only one that I'd recommend going to if you use this character sometimes, is the character connected to the lamp will obtain the following buffs based on their current HP/energy. When their HP is lower than 50%, they gain 50% incoming healing bonus. Lower HP, you heal more. Simple. When their energy is less than 50%, they gain 30% energy recharge. Lower energy, more energy recharge. The energy one, pretty much redundant. And the healing one, not redundant. Energy one, reason why it's redundant, the energy recharge per tick is 2, so you're just getting 1. Maybe 1, maybe you're getting like kind of maybe 1, but yeah, you're not really getting much more energy, so it could be better, but it is what it is. Energy recharge, it's not really actually not really even energy recharge per tick, it's just kind of energy recharge bonus. It's just fucking weird. It is what it is, but it's probably the only good one because it sounds great. Big numbers, big value, probably. Anyway, C6, another one if you use this character often or most of the time, this one's probably where you're going to want to go to. Dori gains the following effects for 3 seconds after using Spirit Warding Lamp Troubleshooter Cannon, her elemental skill. She gains Electro Infusion after using her skill, as well as when normal attacks hit opponents, all party members will heal equivalent to 4% of Dori's max HP. This healing can occur once every 1.5 seconds, or sorry, 1.1 seconds. This is probably the only one that, like, if you're using this character as your main healer, probably the one you want to go for. You have 3 seconds after you press her skill to just deal damage and heal the team for 4% of her max HP. I didn't do the equation on this one on what would be the healing per second, healing per hit with 40,000 HP, but 4% of 40,000 is like 400, right? Some shit like that. Not that much damage. It's not too much healing, but it's something, right? It's a bit of extra, and maybe 40,000 is a bit of an understatement if you're using the Bell and Tenacity of the Millilith and something else like that, maybe even a healing bonus. But regardless, it's a pretty good one if you're using the character as an active. The only other thing to take away is that her party background picture looks absolutely adorable. That's the only thing to take away from this, is that looks fucking sick. I want that. There's nothing else I want but that. Look at how fucking adorable that is. It's like Griseo, but Genshin. But also probably not, because Griseo isn't like a Middle Eastern merchant, whilst Dori is.